providing examples of civil liberties and civil rights. Civil liberties are guarantees to a person in order to protect his inalienable rights from unlawful interference by other persons, primarily representatives of authorities and judicial bodies. They are designed to restrict the coercive actions of the state, which can formally be justified. Such freedoms, in particular, include the prohibition of arbitrary arrest or detention, judicial clarification of the legality of detention, habeas corpus, freedom of speech, freedom of lawful assembly, freedom of association, freedom of movement, and the right not to testify against oneself. Some civil liberties are seen as expressions of respect for the rule of law, such as the right to a fair trial. The importance of civil liberties finds expression in attempts to ensure their constitutional guarantees. Civil rights are the possibility of people's existence in the state, characterizing their physical and biological existence and satisfying material and spiritual needs. An example of a civil right is to be free from mistreatment based on race, gender, and other protected features. Meanwhile, civil liberty stands for the freedom of speech, privacy, marriage, or fair court trial. The protection of one's rights may contradict others' liberties, and it happens all the time because the overlapping privileges stand in opposition to the legal ones. For instance, a Caucasian decides to marry an Afro-American, which is entirely rightful. However, it may define the non-existent privilege that was once different. From a moral point of view, they should never be interfered with since this contradicts most of the amendments. Hate speech can exist as a legal, non-violent action because it deals with the freedom to speak up. Therefore, it should not be considered illegal, because even if it may be unpleasant to hear, such treatment does not encourage violent actions, but rather is an expression of feelings.